If interest rates go down, sell your bond for a premium. Default risk that someone might stop paying the bond, or a company might not pay you. The promised interest rate bond ratings are like credit ratings for a company that is offering a bond investment grade, lower interest paid, lower risk, AAA, prime, AA high grade, A upper middle grade, BBB lower middle grade, and non-investment grade higher percent interest, higher risk, BB non-investment grade speculative, B highly speculative a yield grade, CCC, extremely speculative, CC default imminent junk grade, junk bond, C speculative grade, D, in default. Lesson 21, risk management, diversification. Spread your money out over different assets, not putting all of your stocks in one place, buying lots of different kinds of stocks. You reduce your risk when you diversify. Risk separation, dispersing assets geographically instead of concentrating them in one location. If something catastrophic happens to one location of a business, the business is only affected at that location. The other locations are left unharmed. Risk transfer insurance risk management technique that involves reducing the amount of risk you are exposed to by transferring that risk to another entity. Transferring risk to another entity for the benefit if something catastrophic happens, i.e., car accidents. Risk retention, taking on risk by yourself, not giving the risk to the insurance company, i.e., not purchasing car insurance. You will pay for all the bills if something happens and you get into an accident. Risk avoidance. Average collection period measures the number of days it takes the firm to collect its receivables. Higher turnover is good because you have more cash. AVG collection period equals accounts receivable. Annual credit sales, 365 days. Inventory turnover measures how often the company turns over its inventory during the year. High turnover is good if it is typical of your store, but it can be bad if it's selling too quickly. You may end up with a stock out. Inventory turnover equals COGS. Inventories, total asset turnover, represents the total sales generated per dollar invested in the firm's assets. How much sales are you getting from your assets? Total asset turnover equals sales/total assets. Fixed asset turnover measures firm efficiency in utilizing its fixed assets, property, plant, equipment. Fixed asset turnover equals sales/fixed assets. Operating income, return on investment, ROI. Summary of measure of operating efficiency, which takes into account both the management's success in controlling expenses, contributing to profit, margins, and its efficient use of assets to generate sales. Operating income ROI equals operating income EBIT. Total assets leverage ratios. How has the firm financed the purchase of its assets? About borrowing, debt. Long-term debt ratio measures the proportion of the firm's assets that are financed by borrowing or debt financing.